Welcome back to the podcast. I'm the Fit Cosplayer, and in today's episode, we're talking about finding your purpose. Now, I'm not going to tell you what your purpose is, but I can guarantee you're going to feel much better about it by the end of this episode. My whole journey finding my purpose, obviously it's still going. I don't believe I've yet reached my purpose. But with that being said, a really common misconception that people have, and it's something I recently learned, is that I don't think you have one purpose. And obviously I can't say that definitively and speak that over every human, but to say that everyone has one purpose and if they haven't reached it, then they're failures, well, I think that's a bit of a stretch. It is my belief, my new belief, that every single person has many purposes, that the making of this podcast, you listening to this, the job that you're going to today, the kids that you're going to take care of, the family that you belong to, it's all part of your purpose. It can be a purpose of yours to have that spouse that you have, to have the boyfriend or girlfriend that you have, or whatever. But to say that you have one purpose and that one purpose is to marry this person or to get that one career job or to travel the world, I don't think that's anyone's one purpose. And that has given me so much peace because I've been obsessed with my purpose. And for anyone out there who's been obsessing over it, trying to find it, what's my purpose, what's the thing I'm supposed to do with my life, I've realized that if you obsess over it, then every action you take, you're going to be asking yourself, is this it? Is this what I'm supposed to be doing? Am I doing it right? Am I doing it wrong? What if I make this decision? What if I make that decision? What if I go to this school instead of that school? What if I take this job instead of that job? And there's so much energy and anxiety in every decision. And I'm going through that right now. There's a lot of decisions up for me, and all I'm thinking of is, if I make this decision, like my whole life is going to change. And if I make this other decision, my whole life is still going to change, but in a different way. And if I go route A, maybe that's the key to my purpose. But if I go route B, I might have to take another couple of years before I find it. And what if, God gets mad at me? What if I'm letting him down and my future spouse or children are never brought into my life because I decided to go with this other option? And you can see the level of anxiety and fear that this creates. That if you think you have this one purpose, making any decision could be life-changing. And by no means do I any longer believe that. I definitely believe that people have many purposes. Purpose that is meant for you will come find you. And that is something that Mel Robbins says a lot. And it used to make me so mad because I'm like, you obviously have no idea what you're talking about, because my life is going so badly and I don't have my purpose. And for you to tell me that I'm on track to finding my purpose, you're so wrong, and you're just saying that because you have a lot of money and you have kids and car and a house and a career. But that was all my ego just biting back at her because I was so afraid that I'm going to ruin my life with the next decision. And this is the result of thinking you have one purpose and that you're always making the wrong choice, which is the flaw of thinking that there's one purpose meant for you, one purpose meant for each person. And if you're someone who feels that they lack purpose, like I do, I'm in the middle of this weird transition in my life where I feel like I'm lacking purpose, that the road that's meant for me, I'm just blind and walking in circles, and then I'm completely missing the mark. What's working for me is realizing that there's nothing I can really do about that. And it sounds really defeating and negative, but you have no idea the purpose that's meant for you. I don't have any idea the purpose that's meant for me. I don't know what I'm meant to do with my life. And I don't think anybody does, really. Just like with your parents, and when when your parents raised you, they they didn't have all the answers. They didn't know how their child was going to turn out, but they just said, today, let's just do the best we can, right? And then tomorrow we'll wake up and do the best we can. And that's how they've been doing it, right? For however many days and years you are. That's how you were raised. And I think it's the same with finding your purpose, with just living your best life possible. You've just got to wake up and decide, I'm going to do the best I can today with whatever I have. And in that, you will find so much more gratitude, so much more peace, so much joy, because eventually you're going to find yourself not asking, is this the right choice? You're not going to find yourself being so consumed with like insecurity, like I have to do the right thing, I have to talk to the right person, take this correct business deal, talk to this person, don't talk to that person, break up with this person, or move to this city. And you're gonna learn to start being present. And if you've never heard that before, when people say be present, what that really means is being in the moment and knowing wherever you are right now in this moment, like you're meant to be here. You can make a decision from here, because when you're not present, you're either living, there's only 3 places to live: the present, the past, or the future. When you're living in the past, that's called depression. And when you're living in the future, that's anxiety. Because when you're in the past, all you're thinking of is what could have been, what already went wrong, all your past experiences, whether good or bad. And then you're guilting yourself for that right now. When you're living in the future, it's all anxiety, because you're creating all these scenarios and all these solutions to problems that don't even exist. But when you're in the present, you are, most of the time, you are focused. You can make a decision from where you are right now, as logical and not as emotional as possible. Obviously, when you make crazy emotional decisions, you're going to start regretting things. So you get to make a decision from a loving, logical place, right? Acknowledging your emotions, but also not giving into them. And that's really what being present means. So when you're present, you can decide, okay, if I want to have this type of life or be this type of person, what do I need to do right now to create that? And you find your purpose along that journey. Whatever that means for you is whatever it means. And I know it's super open-ended and you might not be satisfied with that answer, but that's the answer. I can't, you can't, no one can tell you your future. Oh, don't go to a psychic or a tarot card reader. They can't tell you your future. They can't tell you who you're going to be. They have no idea either. Your purpose will find you on your way of becoming the person you want to be. Every day, slowly and steadily. You have multiple purposes. You're probably fulfilling one of them right now and you don't even know. And your purpose could be affecting someone else's life. So caring and showing support for other people could be a purpose that you don't even know you're fulfilling, because you have no idea what the people around you are going through. The fact that you showed up for someone else could completely change their life and you might not even know. So go and find your purpose. Love yourself every step of the way and give yourself grace. I'll see you in the next episode. And remember, your results will show up when you do. See you next time.